Okay, here we go.
Let me see.
You know what I should have done? Then I'll open this on the tab.
All right, we Yare. Oh, you're the first one on. He says.
Okay, I am queuing it up. If you are joining in with us, type it in the chat where you're logging in from.
Yes.
I am here, like right at Aloha Stadium. I can't see the comments. Are you looking at the comments? There we go.
Yes, if you're logging on now, give a shout out where you're tuning in from.
Thank you for joining us. Shauna's got a beer. I got some hydrate because it's pretty hot.
I have a beer.
Okay, well, we'll go ahead and get started. I'm going to share my screen. See. Here we go. Share. Okay. Let's see. Share screen. This one. I can. All right, hold on. Let me try to do it.
Hi, T. Yay, Teeny's in Kauai. Hi, guys. Thanks for tuning in.
There we go. Oops. Hold on. Back up, back up, back up. Okay. Here we are. Welcome, welcome. First of all, we want to thank you and whoever invited you to this New Way Thursday for health professionals. We're going to focus in on that. We'll share a little bit about who we are, what kind of work we do. But first, we do everything with integrity, which means we do the right thing all the time, and our products only work when you take them, and this business only works if you work it. So if you have more questions, we can provide you more information if anything is left unanswered at the end of this presentation. First, I'd like to introduce myself. My name is Nicole Kapinpin. Recently married in March of 2020. I am a physical therapist. I work at Kapiolani Women's Center. I specialize in women's health. So I work with breast cancer patients quite often, other oncology patients who are weakened. I do pelvic floor rehab, work with urinary incontinence, pelvic pain. So it's pretty specialized. I love what I do. I'm also a mom of two and a dog mom. I have a 6-year-old French bulldog. I was introduced to this system a little bit over a year ago, shortly after I had my baby, my number 2, my baby Giada. She's a year and 4 months now. So I started this when I was nursing. She was just 2 months old. So I gradually started implementing more of these products during my maternity leave. But I really started to focus on committing myself to the products when I went back to work. So here is when I first started. I'll always remember because I went back to work on my birthday, August 26th of 2019. I felt like I still look pregnant. Like, I don't know if any of you moms can relate to that, but I was like, okay, I'm glad I have this because I'm gonna do it. And here it is 3 months later. I lost 12 pounds while still strictly breastfeeding my baby. It was so easy. I felt confident again, and I knew that this was something that was going to help me get to my goals. So here's a picture of my family. My son Jackson is 4. These were photos when baby was about to turn. Alan, my husband, he works as Straub in the rehab department as well. And I will share a little bit later, but I went all in this business after I got to go and meet more of the company in Arizona. So that was where that start picture is, and got to meet more of our team and spend a weekend with them. It was awesome. I highly recommend going to one of the events if you are part of our Little Brown Box tribe when they are able to meet in person again. But for now, we have lots of stuff to do online. But let me let Shauna share a little bit more about herself.
Okay. Hi, everyone. My name is Shauna Hashimoto. I am currently an emergency room nurse. I am also a boot camp coach. I am a mom of 2. I'm also a new dog mom. Well, she's more like a mini horse. She's a golden doodle, so she got really big, really fast. But we are loving her. And I am building this business with my husband, Cade. So a little bit about our story. Cade and I started about 4 months ago, maybe around the beginning of June. We were introduced to the Little Brown Box by my sister-in-law, Tani, on Kauai. Initially when she reached out to us, we weren't ready at that time. And so we just followed her and stalked her on social media. And we just saw how awesome her, her achievements were. And we're just like, Kate, sign us up. And so we immediately dove headfirst into the business, before the Little Brown Box, just with my jobs, with the family life, the kid life. I was honestly a walking zombie, like just exhausted 24/7. And then during this time, we just supported local a little too much. And I just honestly wasn't proud of the way I looked. I could not button my pants. I couldn't even fit my leggings. And we all know that leggings is like the most stretchiest material ever, right? And I couldn't put them on. So we started using the products and we absolutely love them. It's truly well-being for everything, spiritually, mentally, physically, financially. Isagenix gave us solutions for everything. We had better nutrition for the whole family. Cade lost 20 pounds in 1 month. I was able to fit and button my jeans again. And we're able to bring in more residual income for our family. Especially during this time, our daughter is doing distance learning, right? So someone has to be home with her pretty much the whole day while she's doing that. So my husband took a voluntary furlough. And so the Little Brown Box has helped to support us financially through this time. And so we are truly grateful for all that Isagenix has done for our family.
So what is the Little Brown Box? We are a group of like-minded individuals who promote movement, growth, and freedom. We pair with this amazing company called Isagenix. It's a nutrition and wellness company, and we can't wait to share a little bit more about why we love this company. For one, vision is that everyone deserves to experience a healthy, joyful, and abundant life. Are we good?
Yeah, you're on. Okay,
Okay,
so
go for it.
let us introduce you to Isogenics. This company was established in 2002. It is a family-owned company by the Cougars. They operate right now in 26 different countries all around the world, and they have made nearly 8 billion in global sales since 2002. And the most amazing part is that they have more than 300 individuals who have earned more than 1 million in their business. That's mind-blowing, guys. Isogenics is internationally trusted and respected, and they are just so generous. They have given over 15 million to charity. There's an ISA Foundation, and they are on their way to zero waste by 2028. So awesome.
And what's so amazing is that when I went in January to our New Year's, we were celebrating, like the company had 309 millionaires, and now we have over 320. Like, I don't know about you, but as a PT, I can't physically put enough hours in to make $1 million. I don't know about a nursing salary, but that would be a lot of shifts.
No, yeah, not even
Not
close.
physically possible. So we all have goals. Shauna, tell us how this can help you.
For sure. So like Nicole said, we all have goals. And what's awesome is that Isogenics has solutions for all your goals, whether it's to eat better, get that better nutrition in, whether you want to feel better, have more energy, you want to look better, you want to have better performance and move better, or you just want to plain out, straight up do better and just have more financial freedom. Isogenics has a solution for everything, for all your goals, guys. And no matter how hard we try to live a healthy lifestyle, we all have gaps. Okay. So all the toxins in the air, the toxins in what we eat, what we drink, what we absorb in our skin. Isogenics has products that helps to detox our body at a cellular level to help remove those toxins. We all have stress, whether it's physically, emotionally, financially. Right now, we're seeing a lot more fast food, a lot more processed foods that has lots of just blah in there, less nutrients. Isogenics provides us with that good nutrients to fill in those gaps. And just guys, we have a diet mentality lifestyle going on where everyone's just trying to jump on that newest fad diet, those yo-yo diets. Isogenics is not a diet. It is just straight up good nutrition for the whole family.
And I can attest a little bit, like I was always one of the first ones to jump on the newest thing. Like after my son, my husband and I, we did keto. We did it like strict for like 3 to 4 months. It worked wonders. It was really fast, but it was definitely not something that I could maintain. Like I missed being able to eat with family, some of my favorite foods. So in this last year in my journey, I've released like 30 pounds. I'm still going, and it's not something like that I feel I need to stop or look for the next thing. Like I'm so satisfied because I get to do and eat everything. Like I just plan out, where I can supplement a meal out with something from my box, and it's so fulfilling. It's really enjoyable. And then I think it's interesting, Shauna. Why don't you share a little bit about how you were eating, like, because you were able to do all the meal prep and things like that. Share a little bit, like the difference.
Yeah. So Kate and I have honestly done so many challenges that came with all their different meal plans, right? So we've counted macros before. We tried all different kinds of stuff. We ate clean. And to be honest, I didn't feel better. Like I just felt hungry, to be honest. And I felt actually hangry because I wasn't able to eat the things that I actually wanted to eat. Like chicken breast and broccoli gets old after a while, so this is perfect for us because now we have a shake for breakfast, a shake for lunch, and then we eat what we want for dinner, you know, so we don't feel deprived. And talk about meal prepping, that takes forever. Like that just took more out of my day where I would have been able to take a nap before work. I spent hours just meal prepping, trying to meet my macros, trying to, you know, I was stressing more about my food and packing it for work. That took more time than anything. So this is definitely easy, fast, convenient. And it has more nutrients than what I was meal prepping. You know, these shakes have a lot more nutrients in one shake than the meals that I was making.
Yeah, I already felt defeated too because I knew I didn't have the time to do that or the energy to prep. Like I was nursing, you know, shuffling, you know, packing my milk to go to and from the sitter, and my son's in pre, so I had to pack lunch for him. Even now, like before, we would have the convenience of signing him up for school lunches, but now I have to pack for a 4-year-old, which, you know, sometimes he doesn't eat everything that, you know, we conveniently have that I'm eating, you know, if I was going to choose to eat healthy. And it's just time. But what we want to share a little bit is how we feel this can benefit health practitioners. So for me as a PT, I work Monday through Friday, 8 to 4:30. It's busy. Luckily with COVID, the commute actually has been less stressful because we commute from IAEA into town. I have the drop-offs of my son at preschool, my baby, my husband at Straub, and then me and getting there by 8 a.m. So getting everyone in the car, in the van, on the go. This just becomes so easy to just pack my shake, or I actually just leave my shakes at work now. And I even have a blender there. But after work, it's like I get off at 4:30. I pick up my baby by 5. Oh, Alan first, baby by 5 in town. We just make it. I'm rushing to get my son by 5:30 home, figure out dinner, and then wind down for bed. So talk about like the stress of the commute and the working and everything. And we only have a few hours left of the day. Like I don't want to be spending it, you know, cooking. I want to be able to share those moments with my kids. But Shauna, why don't you share, because you have the nursing schedule and a lot of people who work in the hospital have these long shifts, sometimes overnight. So go ahead and share a little bit about your day.
Yeah, so actually overnight is what I work. I work as a nurse in the emergency room. I work 3 12-hour shifts. I work every other weekend. And yeah, so what works for our family is I work 3 p.m. to 3:30 a.m. Just because if I have to take the kids to school, if my husband was working, then I would have to take the kids to school, and then at least I'd be home in time to pick them up and then go to work. You know, so that 3 to 3:30 a.m. is what worked for our family. Yeah, it was kind of crazy, but you know what? To be honest, it's a lot better now. Like before the little brown box, Nicole, this is what I did. I worked 3 p.m. to 3:30 a.m. I got home, and by the time I went to bed, it was like maybe closer to 4:30 a.m. I got up at 6, got my kids ready for school, took them to school. I headed straight to the gym, spent most of my day there, and then I would go back to work at 3. So I did all of that on a couple hours of sleep. And that's what I did before the little brown box. So like I said, I'm a recovering mommy. Things are a lot better now.
Oh, I'm so happy for you. So talk about stress, right? We all have stress in our day, even if you're home with your kids all day doing, like, I almost feel so fortunate actually that I get to go to work because I know how stressful it is for the moms who are moms and dads and family members who are home, you know, trying to adjust to the schedules, working from home. But when I'm at work, I constantly feel like I'm trying to race the clock. Like seeing my patients, you're all geared up, wiping everything down in between, like that takes additional time. You know, I treat my patients like I'm hands-on most of the hour that I see my patients. So I'm like in direct contact. And then after that, I'm trying to chart. So like lunch hour before when I was nursing, it was like I would be pumping and charting. I did not, like, without this, I don't know what I would probably not be able to maintain being able to get the pump time in if I had to worry about grabbing lunch somewhere. Or what would it be? It would be something fast, like, and usually not nutritious, because it would be either times KFC. What do we have? Like, I don't have a hospital cafeteria where I work, but even I know when I used to work at the hospital, there isn't always, like, the best choices are not always the healthy choices. You know, like, and even now with COVID, I'm sure like there's no salad bar. Everything is like kind of pre-packed. So this just makes it super easy to not have the stress of knowing you're giving your body what it needs. And lastly, like, it frustrates me that I feel like so many patients need these tools in their life. I mean, unfortunately, I can't share this at work. So my goal is to share with as many people as I know so they can get these products into the homes, because when we get to see patients, they're ill and they're sick. I mean, what about preventive care? Unfortunately, our system's a little broken that way. I know, like, if I continue to live the lifestyle I was living prior to being introduced to Little Brown Box by UI, like, I probably would be stuck with a chronic condition. You know, so many people that we know, like, that aren't taking care of themselves could be prevented if we had the right nutrition and the energy to exercise. So preventing heart disease, you know, diabetes, high blood pressure, just with stress, all those things. So this helped me get rid of a lot of guilt that I was carrying, like, as I was caring for my patients, knowing that I was not being a good example, versus now I can say, like, oh yeah, I do find time to exercise, instead of before I'd be like, I know it's really, really hard to do, but just try to do it. You know, so I feel in better alignment that way.
Yeah, for sure. All right, so we're gonna jump right into our products. So the first thing we're gonna talk about is our shakes. Our shakes are so yummy. They come in a variety of different flavors, and there's literally a shake for everyone's needs. Okay, so you have your whey-based shake, you have plant-based. If you're kosher, we have that kind of shake. We have for people who need more protein, like bodybuilders or athletes, we have shakes for you. So there's literally a shake for everyone. We even have shakes for kids. And this is a full meal replacement. Okay. So you have all your macros here. You have 24 grams of protein, you have your good carbs and your good fats, and you get this full meal all for less than $4. How awesome is that?
And I like that it's easy prep and clean up, right? Like, one-handed, you can do it.
Yeah, that's the best part. Make your shake in the car as you go to work. And then we have our Cleanse for Life, which works hand in hand with our shakes. So, okay, you guys type in the chat right now. When I say the word cleanse, what are you thinking of? What comes to mind when you hear the word cleanse? Right? Most people think pooping, right? They feel like they have to stay by the bathroom and they can't do anything all day because they're just going to spend the whole day occupied in the bathroom. Well, that is not what our cleanse is about. So our Cleanse for Life is our way of intermittent fasting. It provides our body with the nutrients so that we're not starving our body. It just is a full body detox. It helps our liver and other organs really detox and get rid of all those toxins at a cellular level. It's made with aloe, berries, turmeric, peppermint, and everyone just feels amazing after they cleanse, right?
And it tastes really good. Like, we have peach mango, we have our berry, and we get to have amazing Cleanse Day approved snacks that I get really excited for. And then talk about mental clarity too. Like, at the end of a cleanse, I just feel so much better. Like, my insides feel like not yucky or bloated and weighed down. How do you feel after you cleanse, Shauna?
Yeah, I'm surprisingly not even hungry after. You feel like you could just keep going and keep going, and you feel good. You feel light and you feel like refreshed, and just it's like a full body reset.
Right.
And the best part is that there's a couple ways to do the cleanse. So you could either do your weekly cleanse, like most people in the Little Brown Box, they'll do their cleanses on Wednesdays. That way they can help to keep each other accountable. Or for specific health reasons, some people do it daily. So depending on your lifestyle and your health, there's an option for everyone.
Right. And sometimes, yeah, I have tons of energy. Like I have to force myself to go to sleep after cleanse. I mean, could be the BIA, but really I think it's a cleanse day, because other days I have the BIA and it's not like that. So you don't feel depleted.
Ooh, Ionic Supreme. This is a definite fan favorite. I know that this is on the top of the list for everyone out there. So Ionic Supreme is what a lot of people call their mom juice or their Hulk juice. What it is it's made up of a bunch of adaptogens and antioxidants. So the adaptogens just help you to adapt to whatever you have to do that day. So most people take this in the morning the first thing in the morning before their day starts. It helps them to really have some stress relief and control. It helps them to have more mental clarity and focus. And it just helps them to elevate their mood. I definitely, Kate and I have this every single day. We went a week without it, and that will never happen again.
Right. And BIA, everyone loves our BIA energy drink. It is a source of natural energy from green tea. It has the same adaptogens similar to our Ionic Supreme. So it helps with stress management. It helps with your metabolism. It has raw nutrients from fruits and vegetables like mushroom, apple, carrot, a bunch of stuff. If you haven't tried it, you need to. And right now we have free shipping for new customers. And then 10% off additional if you get a big box instead of a little box, but it comes in berry Bellini, citrus sunrise, and mango mimosa. So they're really yummy.
Yep, I'm drinking my berry Bellini right now.
How many have you had today? At night.
I think 2.
Oh,
maybe 1. I can't keep track.
I had 1.
I don't know what number I'm on now.
But like what Shauna said, we have solutions for the entire family for any goal. So if it's energy, if it's just quick and easy nutrients, meal prep, we have performance line products. If you're looking to, I mean, even people who are just casual workout people, like if you have a heavier workout, I love taking a repair after a heavy workout so you don't get the muscle soreness, so you can jump into the next day. I honestly was not exercising regularly during my pregnancy, or even before that. I would have little spurts where I would do really good for a week and then off a week. So this has helped me be more consistent with my exercise. I literally started 20 minutes in my living room while baby was asleep. My baby is not a good baby. So now that she's sleeping well, I have more time to put in. But our organic greens is another favorite. A lot of people mix that in with the Ionic Supreme. It's 2 whole servings of organic vegetables, and it's so yummy. It's easy to drink. It's really refreshing. And we got fat burning chocolates, kid shakes. In addition to the kid shakes, our kids can drink our meal replacement shakes and our bars. My son loves the bars. But when it comes to science, that's really important, especially for me. When I joined, I asked Uli, hey, what makes this different from other things? Because I've tried other things. What I love about this is that it's backed by science and nature. Responsible sourcing, which is huge. We get our dairy from the cows in New Zealand where they aren't able to use hormones, pesticides. They are grass-fed. they're able to roam free, where they're not treated with antibiotics. And that is huge. Like working with the cancer population, my eyes have been more open because they're cautioned about, having too much hormones in their food and what they're eating. The antibiotics, try to go organic when you can. So that was making me feel conflicted. Like, I'm not doing those things, but my patients need to be doing those things. And what can I do to prevent, as much as I can, just live that healthy lifestyle. Of course, like Isagenix is not made to prevent any condition. We don't claim that, but we have natural ingredients, no artificial flavors, color sweeteners, gluten-free products. And the best thing is that it's all third-party tested. So what you get on the label, we make sure that that is what you're receiving. We test for heavy metals, pesticides, all of that. So you're getting the best food.
Yeah, like you said, we don't prevent and we don't cure, but yet when they first made these shakes, they're made for cancer patients, to provide them with the good nutrition that they need. So let's see. Oh, that's me. All right. So there is a solution. These are solutions for busy professionals, actually busy everyone. Everyone could benefit from this. Why? Because it is so convenient. I can't even stress how awesome and how easy these options are. Because like how we talked earlier, the whole meal prepping situation, yeah, that was not working for us. So now I literally just grab a shake, grab a bar. Like you said, one serving of greens is 2 servings, of your vegetables. And the best thing is that all of these products are delivered straight to your door. And speaking of vitality and energy, these products just make you feel great. By day 5, I felt like I had more pep in my step. You just feel the energy when you're taking in the good nutrition. And when you feel good, it allows you to care better for others, care better for your patients. And then you're able to come back home at the end of the day and take care of yourself and your family. And stress. So as we mentioned earlier, stress, I work in the ER. That is the picture right there. That's the entrance to our ER. Once you enter those doors, that's high level stress right there. But these products, the BIA, the Ionics, helps me to really manage and control my stress levels. And then, like you said, alignment. We work in the healthcare industry, and this just allows us to align with what we believe in. And it allows us to have that good nutrition that we all deserve. Yeah.
I know I have loved the support from the community too. Because sometimes you feel like you're all alone. And I felt that was part of the yo-yo, oh, I'm able to do good this week, but then so discouraged sometimes about not seeing the results that I wanted. And then that affected, how consistent I was. So this community is absolutely amazing. Like you've seen in the chat, we say sometimes the community is the best part.
It really is. Whoa, look at all those transformations. How awesome is that? And shout out to that bottom left-hand corner down there, that brown box bro, handsome bugger. Guys, these are all people that you probably recognize. These are amazing people in our community, and these are real transformations that they're experiencing.
So what if you could get paid for sharing something that you love? I mean, obviously, Shauna and I are here, we have full-time careers, but, there's this need for money. I know I still have student debt. I went to private school for 6 years. I walked out with almost a home loan. I'll tell you that, of student debt, maybe not a home loan, but 100,000 worth of student loans that I'm still paying every month. Right now, I'm sure this number is growing because I don't know how dated this is, but there are 30 million people out of work. So especially in Hawaii, we know that one one salary for one person sometimes is not enough. We've been working side jobs, side hustles, because life is just too expensive. Um, you know, living off of credit cards, living in housing that we can't afford, and more so in Hawaii, we all know this. And then Shauna, like I know, like right now, so many in Hawaii have been affected by tourism, right? And slowly we're gonna be able to open, hopefully safely. It's always like a give or take too, right? Like, is it worth me risking the chance, or do I need the paycheck? And this allows us to conveniently work from our phones in safety with our families.
It's so easy. You can literally do it from anywhere.
But most people are still trading time for money. And so this is where we want to share a little bit about how you can grow a residual income, because I don't get paid unless I clock in. Same thing, like Shauna, I know you could probably give away shifts, or Kate can, take the furlough, but you don't get paid unless you go in physically to work. So I know you guys just got to spend a nice time with your family. Like, if I could create, I mean, I love my career, but if I could create my ideal day, like as much as I love going into work, like I would love, my ideal week would be like working a couple days a week and being home with my family 3 days a week, because our kids are only little ones. And I felt like my kids were always watching mommy being so stressed out, like literally like burnt at like two ends of a fuse, like ready to snap at any time. And that's not what I wanted my kids to see. I know your kids are like at the age like where they're involved in activities, or they were like, I know, like, that performance or whatever that might be. I want to make sure that I'm available to do that for my kids, or I can enroll them in some kind of activity. But right now with my schedule, I wouldn't be able to take off of work. Like I'd always have to ask my boss, or would I have to work? I mean, ideally I would love to be able to work part-time, and that's my goal, is to be able to work part-time. What about you?
Yeah, for sure. Like you're saying, we just recently went on a staycation this past weekend, and that was honestly so good. It almost felt like we weren't even on the island anymore. We're just literally living in our little bubble. We had like a oceanfront room, so we woke up, we looked at the ocean, and literally just went downstairs, went to the beach, and then, oh, you want to go to the pool? We went to the pool, and then we honestly had no other cares. We just spent our time as a family. And then when we're driving home at the end of the weekend, I honestly felt like we flew. We had to get on an airplane and fly. It just seemed like we're so disconnected, like even though we're still on the island, it felt like we weren't even on the island anymore. It felt so far away from home. But just spending time with family, and not living that mommy life of waking up, working overnight, just being overly exhausted, your family getting the not good end of the stick, right?
Right.
Yeah, I definitely want to be present. You want to be there for their school, for their everything, their games. Yeah, exactly
Right.
what you're saying.
So, I mean, I kind of talked a little bit about this, but you get the flexibility, like, you are your own boss here in the Little Brown Box. We get the additional income in addition to the nutrition and the results that we kind of shared, and lifelong friendships. The cool thing is that Shauna and I actually met through like mutual, like she's family to me, like Shauna's best friend. And then now we are connected again. Right. So the
She's
cool
watching.
thing is that, I know, hi T, we don't make money off of our friends. We make money with our friends. So if you see us sharing, like, it is with no guilt. It is just the best compensation model. So we're gonna share a little bit with you about how, if you redirect some of your food budget and just get it in your little brown box, whether it be substituting your coffee for a Bia, or your Monster for a Bia, your Gatorade for some hydrate, or your drive-through for your shake or bar. We have different ways for you to get started. And like I said, right now until Sunday, there is an amazing opportunity to get your products for even cheaper. But our basic pack, you get everything that you need for 30 days for as little as $9 a day. If you want all the best, up to $20 a day. So we can fit usually any budget. Even if you want to start with a littler box, like, we can help set you up with that. But Shauna's going to share a little bit about how to earn your box for free.
Yes, so I'm going to talk about how you can get your box paid for, how you can get your groceries for free. So say if you guys, I don't know where you guys shop. Most people shop at Costco. So say you go to Costco, right? And you're at the cashier, and that cashier tells you, hey, if you go out and you find 2 friends and you bring them back to me, all your groceries right here for free. What would you guys do? Type it in the chat. What would you do? You would definitely go out to the parking lot and make new friends if you have to, right? You're going to for sure bring those 2 friends back and get your groceries paid for. So that is exactly what this is. This is called you share, they share, repeat. So basically, that's you, right? So you got your box, you're loving it, you're enjoying it. All you do is you're going to share with 2 people. So in this case, you're sharing with your mom and your friend. You're sharing with your mom. So your mom wants to get set up for success. She is going to get the value pack, okay? So that comes with everything under the sun. You're set, you're ready. So when you share the value pack with mom, you're going to get $100 in PIB. So PIB is product introductory bonus, which basically, depending on what pack you share, the PIBs can range from $10 to $100. But in our case, you share the value pack. So you're going to get 100 PIBs for sharing the value pack with mom. And you're also going to share with your friend. Your friend also wants to be set up for success. So she's also going to get the value pack. So you're going to get another $100 in PIBs. But because you shared the value pack with your 2 friends in the same commission week, which is Sunday through Sunday, 6 p.m. Hawaii time, those PIBs are going to double. So that $100 is now going to turn to $200 each. And you're going to make that consultant bonus of $100. So just by sharing with 2 friends, you so far made $500.
And but we're not going to stop for free.
You just got your box paid for. But because you got your box paid for, we are not going to stop there, because we want to help your mom and your friend also get their boxes paid for. So all you're going to do is you're going to help mom and friend do exactly what you did. You are going to help them share with their 2 people. So when you help mom share with her 2 people, you're going to get $100 for helping her. And when you help your friend share with their 2 people, you're going to get another $100. So on top of getting those $200 for helping them share, you're going to get a bonus of $250. So in the they share part, you just made $450. So let's just recap that real quick. Okay, so there you are at the top. All you did was you shared with 2 people. You shared the value pack with your mom and your friend. Because you shared with them in the same week, your PIBs doubled and went from $100 to $200 each. And you got that consultant bonus of $100. But we're not going to stop there, because we want to help our mom and friend get their box paid for also. So when we help mom share with her 2 friends, we get $100. And when we helped our friend share with 2 friends, we got another $100. On top of that, we got another bonus of $250. So by doing the you share, they share, you earned $950. And then that is going to cause you to cycle, which is the repeat. So you get $54 for the repeat. So totaling up, guys, you just made $1,004 by initially just sharing with 2 friends.
Right.
How amazing is that?
Absolutely amazing. So amazing. And then, like, you just redistributed your grocery bill. You didn't even really take money out of your pocket, really. in addition. So I'm going to show you a little bit about those cycles. So when we're sharing, everyone's ordering a box. If you want to make money in the company, your box should be about 100 points. What happens is the company starts to collect these points. We are a binary compensation model, so it's super easy. You have a right leg and a left leg. And every time you share, basically, you don't just collect the points from the people you share with or the friends that you share with. The best thing when I said that you make money with your friends is whoever enrolled you and above them, as they're sharing, they are gonna drop down to either one of your legs. So the cool thing is that you get a team bonus. In the last year and a couple months, have shared with 40 over 100 people in my business. So I just wanted to share that, like how I collect points from everybody from our team. It's absolutely amazing. And I haven't found any company that, that is as generous as this. So what I mean about these points coming up, basically when you get 900 points of business volume, that's what BV stands for, you're gonna get one cycle. So whether that comes from 300 or 600 from one side, it adds up to 900, you're gonna get $54. And this is paid out weekly, every Monday. So let me show you how this residual works. One cycle is $54. As you share and you continue to share and your friends are loving their results and they're sharing the BIA, like, hey, sign me up on BIA, sign me up, I want to get your results, girl, you look good. Basically, you're going to start to cycle and the company counts the cycles and pays you out every Monday. 5 cycles is $270 every week. 10 cycles is $540 every week. Tell me in the chat how much, like, what would you do with $540 every week? That's like $2K a month. Like, how life-changing would that be for a family right now who is struggling? Like 10 cycles is $540, 20 cycles, like that was my goal. 20 cycles would allow me to work part-time, $50K a year. 40 cycles, I would buy back my time. I wouldn't have to work if I didn't want to. This would totally replace my income, which I went to 6 years of school for. Basically, you can earn while you learn without putting yourself into debt. And then the gangster money comes, right? It's uncapped. So as you're continuing to grow, we don't cut you off. We don't cut you off at the end of the month, at the end of the week. There's like, you can continue to roll over those points. And like I said, uncapped to where you can make $13,500 a week, which is $700K a year. Like, that's why we have so many millionaires in the company. And I never like imagined myself like to be able to do something like this, like beyond my 40 hours a week, maybe getting like some extra overtime, like 5 hours or something, like going in on a weekend to do paperwork. But that took away time from my family. So here I am being able, like, I don't want to, like, basically I jumped into the business when I had this huge unexpected bill for my dog. It came on Christmas Day, like my dog was paralyzed. And I had to make the decision, like, do I spend this crazy amount of money on my dog who I love like my baby, or like figure out a way to earn some extra money? And my husband at the time was like, I'll find an extra job. I'll go work somewhere. I'll go, and it was gonna be probably in the service industry. So we didn't like know that COVID was gonna happen. And had he gone and get this job in the service industry, there wouldn't be no service industry right now. So I'm so glad that I looked at this as a vehicle to go ahead and make that extra cash for my family, so I could totally pay off that expense with less stress. So Where there's great obstacles, there's great opportunity. And whoever invited you onto this call, into this group, if you stumble upon it, maybe later in a rerun, contact the person who added you, because the year is not over. We have 3 months left. October is flying by so fast, but you still have time. 2020 has put us in for a ringer. Nobody expected this, but who will you become? If you're listening or took the time to listen to this, this is an opportunity for you to say yes to a lot more. Shauna, do you want to add anything else before we wrap it up?
Yeah, I mean, so much can happen in 3 months. There may be a couple more months left to this year, but Kate and I have only been doing this for 4 months now. And I feel like we've been doing this for over a year. So much has happened for our family. And yeah, I'm just excited for everyone who's watching. Go ahead and contact your person and get started, because Isagenix has a solution for you.
Right. Like Kay just shared, Isagenix has been the best thing to come out of 2020. That's your hubby. So I'm so glad that you guys said yes. I'm so happy that I said yes. I know initially I wasn't ready to share right away. I had done other things in the past. So I was I just want to focus on me. But it's a natural share. It's really easy. We have the tools to set you up. We have amazing leaders to help you get started today. So like I said, not to put any pressure, but get back to them, because Sunday is the last day for free shipping, an additional 10% if your box is over $250. We'd love to help to get you started and invite you and see you in this community. So with that, thank you everyone for sharing your time on this Thursday.
Yes, thank you so much for watching, tuning in, showing us love, sending us hearts, comments.
All right, Shauna, go be with your family. I will see you hopefully soon.
For sure. Have a great night, guys.
Bye.